Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together, so there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right.
Not be so hasty, guys.
There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
And what does that mean? Our devices.
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you?
No. We're not doing that. Come on. Shut down procedure. Makoto, where's the real Makoto here?
I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, "Who are you talking to?" It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
She knows, I'm not convinced.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
It's not that straightforward, is it? I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Arr. Then, it's safe to say that this is the good ending, right? I think... Oh, it's another choice. No, not pet. I don't want pet. Fuck off, pig. You're not important right now. I need to save. I think this is the option. I think this is the option that we have to go for. I think if we press graduate, we're going to get tricked. And it's not going to be what we think it is. If we press repeat, we're just going to be stuck here in this world. But there's Makoto, hologram Makoto, who said he had a way out. But he's not... The real Makoto hasn't shown up yet. Alright, I'm going with this one. G'day mates, hey, what are you doing? It's decided by majority vote, so just don't think about it and press graduate. Don't you want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here, but don't drag us into it. I can go back. Wait, what? What? Safe to say this is the good... But... So is this not a meaningful choice? No, I don't want to press anything. I think it's a bad idea. Don't you want to go back home? It's looping. It's making me go back to this choice over and over. But... I feel like these are both shit options. I feel like we go with either of these, it's just going to be bad. Fuck you, I don't want to press anything. I can go back with this, I can finally go back. Maybe I am supposed to press graduate. Okay, fine game. I'll play your little shenanigans here. Graduate. Oh!
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
Are you the real Makoto? Are you here now? I fucking knew it was going to be a trap, but I have to press it so that he can show up and tell me not to. Arr!
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again!
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
Oh boy. This guy is the real Makoto Naegi. Then this is the guy I spoke to. Arr.
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Ugh. Jeez. That was an outburst and a half.
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone, and then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking!
Good God. Who's that voice?
How were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students.
But he has the shutdown procedure, right?
Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Yeah, I thought so. Makoto, I trust you a lot more than I trust what she's saying.
Hey, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Right?
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is
Ah.
uploaded into your real body.
So she wants to bring us to despair and then eject us from the system. So we stay as ultimate despair. Is that it?
However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What? What? So she's gonna hijack the bodies of everyone who's dead? Right. So effectively she brings herself to life again? Right, okay.
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck? Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear.
Oh yes, that excuses everything.
And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Oh, problem solved. Let's all go then.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
Oh god.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Arr, Junkify all mankind.
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters.
So this is your plan, to try and take them down?
And
Oh my
then,
God.
eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world!
I mean, I don't know how successful that would be. Surely the Future Foundation guys could literally just kill all of your friggin' new bodies as soon as they come out of the friggin' virtual world, right?
With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete!
Junko Land. See, it's got food and drinks and everything.
That's Operation Junko-Fi All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and
That messed up plan is your goal?
You know, that picture kind of reminded me of... Does anyone remember that, that David Tennant Doctor Who episode? The one with the Master, played by John Sims, whatever he's called. Is it John Sims? The actor who's originally from Blackpool. I can't even remember his name. I don't even know if I'm getting it right. He's playing the Master, and that replaces everyone's face with his own. And it had that really fucking... It was... Here's the thing, right? I'm probably going to trigger a few people here when I say this, but a lot of modern Doctor Who is fucking silly. Some of the stuff that happens in it is just stupid. There's that episode where the Master replaces everyone's face with his own, and it had that silly shot of what was supposed... Well, who was supposed to be Barack Obama, so you see it from behind, and then his face turns into the Master, and it's like... What the fuck am I watching? I remember that. I was just like, for fuck's sake. This is ridiculous.
Then why didn't you just kill all of us?
Sorry, that was a bit of a digression, that was.
If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
Yeah, be careful what you wish for, Hajime.
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
Is it because of the rules of the game? The reason she wasn't able to do that was it because there's something she didn't do? If so, then the reason is, wasn't enough time, she was sealed away, but she didn't have a real body. School trips rules.
I see!
Yeah.
I got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Indeed. The rules programmed into the, programmed into the program.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
Yeah, and there are certain things the observers, even the teacher one, can't do.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Rule 4. Lead teacher cannot directly interfere. There you go.
So, the rules were protecting us? Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules.
So you couldn't create anything that contradicted anything else, basically.
Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
Chump change. I like that one.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap.
Damn, Fuyuhiko getting mad.
Trying to make us choose graduate. So you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
Imagine if he went through his own final form. Fuyuhiko turns into the Hulk. Hulk Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhulko.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization.
We're getting a bit meta again here.
That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly?
Oh, please, go ahead.
Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray.
Are you talking about the reserve corps students?
And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
It's the reserve corps students, isn't it?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
know you kind of sound like when you do that voice? You sound like Genocide Jack from the previous one, when she gets a bit excited.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Nope. Could it be, is she talking about them right now? Reserve courses.
I see!
Yeah.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
I mean, yeah, it's high, but... Clearly you've never heard of the Holocaust, have you? Okay, yeah, because we're trying to compare and see who suffered more here, aren't we?
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
Despair?
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh?
If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead. Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
Makoto, I think you need to speak up at this point.
Well, what the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation.
You might be the villainess, Junko. Sometimes I do like the things you come out with.
They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
Oh, indeed. The princess has spoken.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake. Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet!
Yes. Come on, Makoto. Tell me about the force shutdown.
There is a way you guys can get out of here, without letting Junko out.
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it. Then, it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. It might be that. Force shutdown, where is it? Shutdown sequence.
I see!
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
Okay, here we go.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class.
You cannot activate the shutdown.
Right, why not? Arr!
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
I mean, I imagine you're probably going to tell us. The reason was the shutdown sequence can't be activated is... Hold on, wait. Does it say on here? You can override the observer and forcibly escape from the Neo. Well, program not even the teacher observer can prevent that. Is it a lie? Do we have no authority? Is that what it is? Observer who has the teacher role doesn't have the authority. But we don't. Oh no. But we don't need that, do we? The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is. Do you need a certain amount of people? Is that it? Oh god, I have 20 seconds. Fuck it, this one.
I see!
Okay, that's the right answer, apparently.
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time.
So you mean it needs a tied vote, kind of? Well, if that makes sense.
Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
So we need at least 8, then. Is that what you're saying?
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
Makoto? Is this the truth?
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Right?
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
Peasant.
I believe
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Oh. Do you mean your friends? The other survivors of the previous game? Are they going to show up? Are them? Oh!
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Ha ha! Ha ha! It's my detective waifu! Fuck, she's back! Yes, come on! We need you here. You're the one we need, I think, a lot, because, you know, you were pretty much one of the, you're such a reliable character, you are. Oh, fuck. I'm actually really glad you're here. That's, hello!
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
I was about to say, but that's only 7 people. We need an 8th. And look who's here. We got an 8th. What about my swimmer waifu? Where's she at? Is she here?
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Aw, no Aoi? My donuts girl? Is she here? Or is she not here? Kyoko, Byakuya.
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
See, Byakuya hasn't really changed much.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
Oh, it feels good, man. The whole cast is coming back, even if it's just 3 of them.
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand.
Ooh. Burn.
There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Shut up. Wow. Classic Byakuya.
Byakuya! You're alive! But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
Did no one tell Akane? I'm pretty sure we told you, didn't we?
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
Oh, Byakuya, you are such a entertaining character.
No, it's probably not just that.
6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals. Yes. Hajime remembers. Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy, survived, and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy, if the Killing School Life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the Killing School Life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger.
Where's old Genocide Jack? Where is she? I want my swimmer girl as well. As for the other one, Psychic Boy, he has a hero, I'm not too bothered about him.
Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move! Did you really want to see me that badly?
I mean, you know, if we had... Well, I suppose if we had swimmer girl as well, then we'd need... Yeah, we'd need to bring someone else, wouldn't we? Yeah, in that case you'd probably bring whoever's most reliable out of Genocide Jack, or, you know, Toko rather, and he has a hero. Because obviously you need the even number of people, and you need them both to sort of split the vote.
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Unexpected, but okay. She's not going to let it be that easy. She's going to resist. Let's be honest. I'm just going to jump up because I need to go to the toilet again. 1 second, everyone. And I'm back. Okay, here we are. It's all that water I'm drinking. It's going right through me.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs.
Oh, boo-hoo.
They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump. You said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
This messed up world.
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's a good question.
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
That sounds like a very evasive answer.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
I mean, just be careful here that you're not letting Junko back in.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
No. Hold on, let him finish.
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we enter the program...
Yeah, does that mean you're going to revert to being Ultimate Despair? If we're going to revert back to our original selves before we enter the program... This one?
I see!
Yeah.
Does that mean we'll go back to being Ultimate Despair?
That's right! Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it.
I mean, will they retain memories of what's happened here, though? That's the question. Something that can override that mindset.
That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end!
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
I mean, it did say in the email that was what was supposed to happen to them. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Yeah.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is, like, really nasty.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It is quite a nasty term, isn't it? Sounds horrible.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Would they necessarily, though?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that!
I think Makoto and company, you need to step in here.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless. Vanish? Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? What? Chiaki? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? I'm guessing they mean Chiaki. She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
Good question. How did it happen?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me,
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too.
Oh my god, what are you saying? Nothing's real?
They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Oh my god. We're getting very meta.
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win? Or will my despair win?
Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
Makes me laugh every time, that one.
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true!
Zing, got him.
Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Arr.
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question! Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass.
Who did you lure?
Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured, the method. I should try connecting those dots, there should be an answer there. Oh, it's logic dive time. Okay, let's do this. Clap my hands together and let's get going. Okay, right. So what's the deal then? I'm sure we'll work these out as they come to us. Boy oh boy. We have been recording for a long time so far. What, about 2.5 hours-ish? Probably not, I don't know. Maybe that around about there or thereabouts. I don't know. Maybe a bit less than that, I'm not sure. But we're going to keep going. For now. No, we'll keep going till the end, of course. Alright, is the first question coming up sometime, please? Please? Oh, I need to jump. There we are. Damn. It's taking its time coming, isn't it? Oh god, I fell off. Like an idiot. That's how not to surf down a friggin' mental highway, everybody. Okay, jump off here. Like that, there we are. Question 1. Okay, this looks like it. Question 1. Who did Junko Nishima want to lure? Hope Speak Academy's headmaster. Well, it can't be him because he's dead. He died in the last one. Ultimate Despair or the Future Foundation. Well, in the previous game, well, she obviously imprisoned the people, the students, and she was showing it to the rest of the world. Future Foundation? Oh, I don't know. Did I get it right? I think I got it right. Okay, she was luring the Future Foundation. Right. Okay. Let's see. Whoa, hey, watch out for those bad boys. I'm gonna slow down. Really, Hajime? You little nonce. Come on now. What do you like? Give me a question 2, please. I love answering these here questions. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. We're getting a bit nasty, isn't it? Okay, right, we can just keep going forward. Jump. Jump again. Keep jumping, Hatch. That's it. Hatch. That's the name I'm giving him now, is it? Oh god. I didn't even jump in time there. Where have you sent me back to here? This area. Okay. God, it reminds me so much of those levels from Rayman 3, where you're on the funky board, or whatever it's called, you know, the hoverboard. You guys remember that, at least those of you who watched the Rayman 3 playthrough. Question 2. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundations? The killings, Junko herself, or a glitch? The killings? That's what happened in the last one, wasn't it? Use the killings to get everyone to watch? Okay, yeah, that's the right answer. Alright. Right then, see? I am smart. I have smart brain. That didn't work. He crashes, or rather falls off just as he says he's smart. What a friggin' scrub. Right, we need to go this way. Here we go. What? Careful. Careful, he does it. Yay! I know there's going to be friggin' more of those triangles at some point. Oh gosh. Trippy much. Here you going. You're Hajime, what are you doing? God, my voice went weird then. Oh, jeezums. Go, lad. Oh, come on! I pressed the jump key there, what are you doing? So it's all your fault, Hajime. You're sending me back this way, are you? What are you like, you silly sausage? Right, let's go to this side. There we are, and over there. That's it. Onto there. It's just sometimes a bit harder than it looks, isn't it? God, all that jumping. Oh, no, no, no. Just slow down a bit. Give me question 3, please. Here we are. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings? Whoa! Oh, are you kidding me? Time's up? You're fucking serious? Damn it, I wasn't even paying attention to that. Current cells will disappear and all your effort and suffering will
Is it going to end here?
No. No, 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 no. Retry.
No matter what happens, we will keep moving forward until the very end.
That's it, Hajime.
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta.
Yeah,
the hint is.
Okay.
Yep.
We know the answers. Yep, get us into that logic dive, please. Oh god. The virtual reality is still glitching out as usual. Let's try this again and not be such a, not be such a scrub about it. Good. Got freaking cooked by the timer. Lordy Lou. But at least we know the answers now, for the first 2 at least. Damn it, should have been paying attention to time. It's because I just kept ballsing up, falling off things like an idiot. Didn't realise this could actually become so hard. But apparently it does. Go, Hadge. Get down there. Get flying along these green pathways. The green brick roads. Right. I mean, these sections would go quicker if these pathways were not so long. That's the thing. It feels like it takes so long to get to where you need to be. Alright, here we go. First one. Question 1. She was luring the Future Foundation. That's right. So if we go in this direction, like so, we'll be good. We shall be golden. There we are. That's number 1. Good. Sorted. Right, it's coming up to triangles up here. We have to be careful. That's it. Oh, see, I'm getting to slowly master this. I mean, I say that, and I'll probably end up jinxing myself and falling or hitting something that I'm not supposed to. Right, see, see. That's how it goes, isn't it? With old Red, he gets cocky, thinks he's doing well, and then he fucks it up. Right, we need to go over to the side, yeah. And then this way, that's it. Question number 2. What bait was used at the killings? Here we are, blue pathway. Go down this route. Good, good. Right, got that. That's good. Right, now we're on this pathway here with the red diamonds. Slow down. Nearly repeated the same mistake from before. Okay. Whoa. Carefully does it. Right, jump off these. That's it. God, it's trippy. Tripping some balls here, everybody. Right, this way. Okay. And remember, there's platforms where you have to physically jump. Like this one. There we go. So much jumping. Okay. Going up to number 3. Here we are. Now we've got time. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killing? Surveillance camera... Surveillance caramel? Surveillance gamera? Or surveillance cameras? Well, it's clearly this one. It's the only one that's actually spelt correctly. Surveillance caramel, though. That sounds delicious. Okay, keep going. Go on, Hadge. Don't slow down now. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Boom. That timely Queen reference, everyone. Right, there we go. Done that.
It's all coming together.
So she was trying to lure the Future Foundation, right?
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Yes.
You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
Okay.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras!
Oh, Sonia. What girl. What? Why?
You sure did.
I will never be queen now! Please forget what you saw!
Oh, Byakuya. Taking it you saw it, did you?
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
The sarcasm.
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
Yes, literally what they just said.
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation.
You're all just worms on the end of a hook.
But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please! That sounds as though we...
Yeah, chose.
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Sorry? Beg your pardon? Arr.
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program.
Is that true?
To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime.
I mean, I suppose if they were fully brainwashed by her, and she gave them the command to go there, then maybe they would do it.
That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair!
Despair?
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious! You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place!
Don't go blaming us for this!
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys! This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair!
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
This isn't over yet, though. There's still stuff on our truth bullets list that we haven't discussed.
You're pretty fucking desperate! Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious.
Like the whole Izuru Kamakura angle.
If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
And the vision of Nagito on the boat. Still don't know who he was talking to.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
There's another personality. Monokuma. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is... teacher's final decision.
I see.
Yep.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know. What does that mean? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. Hey, Louis, so even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade!
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
It's like schoolyard tit for tat here. No, you said that. You said that.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit.
Ooh, dastardly.
There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well...
Oh, here we go, the moment. It's like in the last one, when everyone was, you know, almost taken by despair.
Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Okay, here we go, ultimate hope.
It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
What a reaction.
I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that! When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy!
God, it does sound so much like friggin' Genocide Jack when she gets excited.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair!
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Ah. The Mastermind, okay.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy! It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Right, here we go. This whole element of the story, which up until now we just haven't talked about.
Izuru... Kamakura?
That name, I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. That shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was founder of the Academy.
I see!
I noticed there was one that was a Dark Dave of Destruction.
Izuru Kamakura? Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who was that guy?
It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder.
What's the significance of this?
That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine.
Go ahead.
The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Okay,
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
because he killed the members of the student council. That was it, wasn't it?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
Okay.
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What? What? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What? Is Hajime Izuru? Wait.
What? I am. What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
What? I mean, why am I surprised by this twist? We know that Danganronpa Trigger Happy have had twists kind of like this, where it turns out, oh, this character is actually this character.
Huh?
Right. I mean, it's going to explain it.
Alrighty? If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
That's a good way of explaining it. Just repeat it several times.
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamukura!
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura. Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope Speak, the Tragedy Killing School Life, Remnants of Despair. Right, let's see what they have to say.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along! Ultimate hope!
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata! I've always had that name ever since I was born!
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists!
Could it be Created Hope?
Created Hope.
Might be Izuru.
What? I'm the ultimate hope, and the current me and Izuru Kamakura are... What did they do to me?
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for
Hold
being
on.
a reserve...
Wait. Hold it. Hope cultivation plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating the results of all their research. Huh. Is Hajime the product of some kind of project? Do I have to agree with Nagito? Not Nagito, Makoto.
How can someone have such an amazing...
In order to hide, was he hidden in the...
Then Hajime's...
There's no doubt I've always had that name ever...
Then Izuru is your...
Hey, you weren't...
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists!
Could it be Created Hope?
Yes,
That must be it!
got it.
Created Hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hope Cultivation Plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create?
For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder.
Okay.
And called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
So Hajime is the result of some kind of project or experiment. Is that where it's going here?
Zuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
Because they're fee payers. They're nobodies.
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent.
And that too. Needs to be something you can measure.
From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was
Apologies, just adjusting my microphone again.
Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
So if Izuru Kamakura is the mastermind, was that who Nagito was talking to on the boat? And then, so as Izuru brought the virus, the Junko virus, to the Neo World program? Is that where it's going?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Arr!
You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Surprises.
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius.
Jesus, what did they do?
So naturally, they went to extremes.
And what does that mean? Oh.
By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata.
What does that say on the screen there? The government has something, have been, buy homes, cars, and has led to something debt prompted. You can. There's something down there about North Korea and South Korea. The South Korean markets. What the fuck am I looking at? Something South Korean economy escalating tensions between. What? Seriously, look at some of those texts there. Enlarge the screen, everybody. Try and read some of that stuff. There's weird references to North and South Korea for some reason. Alright, so they did surgery?
Into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura.
So they turned him into a kind of intellectual super person.
Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close.
Took another messed up turn.
Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Oh, the twists and turns.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Oh boy. What, they turned me into some kind of robot who only wants to pursue knowledge?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Pursue knowledge? Skill?
Emotions? Thoughts? Hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
Okay.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
So he must have come here as Izuru Kamakura to the Neo World program, that is. And then when he was put in, because obviously the memory removal, it's in this world, he appears as his old self, right?
As for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
Oh god.
disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, what can I say? This has gone in some real interesting directions, this has.
He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear. I'm going to disappear. 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 Oh god. The Matrix is breaking down again. He's just repeating the same word over and over. Oh god. Oh, what just happened? Ugh. Oh, that is slightly creepy, I'll be honest. God, that hair though, Jesus. Someone get a pair of scissors out. Flipping heck. Well, there's Nagito in the foreground there. So this must be on the boat then, right? Okay. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do ya? Oh, man. Of all the things, not expecting to see a guy with such massive freaking flowing locks. But those red eyes, though. Oh, Hajime is having a breakdown.
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Plot twist. The mastermind was the protagonist. Okay. Oh boy. So, is that confirming that Izuru is the one who brought Virus Junko, into the Neo World program? I'm guessing it is.
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
Okay.
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
Oh god.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do. I already know. How can I be saved? Become the Blackened. Choose Graduate. Choose Repeat. Submit to Junko. These all feel like shit options. Graduate? I don't know.
I see. I just need to choose Graduate then.
Was that the right option to pick? I don't know. They were all shit.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
But we don't want to graduate, because then Junko gets out. AI Junko, that is.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is,
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place?
Did I choose the option that just advances the storyline? I hope so. Or is this taking me down to like a bad ending or something? I have no idea.
What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much.
Oh god.
Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
Hajime. Oh.
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
Yeah, you need to snap out of it, Hajime.
that's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Yes. Thank you, Byakuya. You brought up a good point.
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
I mean, it is an option that has to be considered here. I mean, they are just, 5 people. And it's against, the lives of potentially God knows how many. Hajime, snap out of
At
it!
this point, this is the only way.
Oh god, I dropped my water bottle.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
Yeah, but they'll be you. That's the problem.
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
Hajime, you need to snap out.
What shall we do?
Go with Makoto.
You're asking us?
You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Oh boy.
If everyone can overcome despair,
Oh my god,
you
my
guys should be able to grasp true hope.
shutdown
If our memories
sequence.
up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
Oh,
If
no,
we
no,
turn
no,
back
no,
into
no,
ultimate
no.
despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Oh. I can't. What? Graduate or shut down? The world or me? Hope or despair? They're telling us to choose? Choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose? Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to fire anything there. Oh. Wait, what? What just happened? Hajime? What are you doing?
I can't do it.
Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves.
Well, as hard as that may be, it's you versus the lives of many other people.
And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear?
Apologies if you can hear me fiddling with the cap of my water bottle.
I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
how much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Yeah, but you're not going to handle it on your own. You've got freaking Future Foundation.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future! Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem!
That's...
Oh god.
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez, once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair.
Oh god.
That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends.
Or not.
Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
Ugh. What is happening? We went negatives all of a sudden. I don't even know anymore. Oh. What? Do we get a bad ending? What? The... What? What?
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
What?
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
No, what?
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
What?
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability!
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki!
I don't... What?
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
What? I beg your pardon?
After all this time?
What was that voice? Was that his real voice, the imposter? What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right! A game reset!
Am I just supposed to contradict what
And with
Chiaki
this,
says?
the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
What am I doing? Huh?
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
Take your fucking truth
An
bullet,
eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
please. What am I doing?
All right! A game reset!
What are you doing?
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
What am I supposed to do here?
An eternal game utopia sounds like...
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way...
And with this, Junko.
All right!
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG...
Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
That's not it.
Oh?
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
What? That was different. I was just clicking randomly. I thought maybe if I'd shoot what Hajime said. And then I shot him in the face. He wanted this, right? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, and then
with this,
contradict
the world-
An
Chiaki.
eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's...
And with this, Junko.
All right!
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG...
Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a...
After all this time?
Go, fucking take
That's not
it.
it.
Oh, here we go.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Oh, was I meant to do that? What am I doing? What?
All right!
And with this, the world...
An eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's...
And with this, Junko.
All right!
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG...
Hey,
What?
can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a...
After all this time?
That's not it.
Okay.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
No. What was this again? I need to think about it. I wanted this ending. Part of the
All
game.
right! A game...
And with this, the world will continue...
An eternal game utopia.
Ah.
This world.
Okay. That was weird.
Who are you?
What is happening? Is there still some remnant of Chiaki in the
I'm
system?
just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose.
You gonna give some inspiration here, Chiaki?
Seriously. I've had enough. I'm tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right?
I think we need some motivation here.
I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear.
Just noticed there's a blink animation.
As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
Oh man.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Yeah, time to man up, Hajime.
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
Yeah, bro. Listen to your gamer waifu.
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
You don't need the Hope's Peak Academy. Be what you want to be.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself.
Here we go. The classic anime. Oh, yeah. Power of friendship and belief.
If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Find the third way, okay?
Create?
You don't have to be bound by the past, Hajime.
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
So are we gonna... Oh...
I have no talent at all.
Get rid of it. Disagree. This is me. Is this really me?
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world?
I'm not entirely sure what to
I
do,
have no
but
talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself.
we are getting trippy
It's not
here.
like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko.
No, we can. Am I just supposed to let them play out? I think maybe I am.
I have no talent. I was even betrayed, but I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru. Who cares what will... I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be...
There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Oh, am I supposed to get that one, maybe? Am I supposed to lift what she says? Oh wait, this is different. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed, but I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru. Who cares what will... I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be... There's no way we can... It's the future found... Not mine.
I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Create the future. Do we use this one? Is this really me? Do we just blast it or something?
I have no talent at all.
Ah!
I was even betrayed by the academy.
Do I destroy all the
I don't want to
statements?
disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
Go on, smack them
Who
down.
cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to
Motivation.
sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated. There's no way we can beat you. It's the Future Foundation's fault.
Nope, it's not.
Even so, not mine. Even so, I can't choose the future.
Yes, you can.
Even so, I...
Oh! Oh! Nope, she's actually animated.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear.
I mean, the mouth movements are not quite in time, but I guess it was because they originally maybe designed with Japanese words rather than English, but damn. Some actual proper animation, even if it is just kind of looped.
Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
And back to the trial ground. Oh, awaken. Awaken. I have to... Oh. Oh, do I have to keep clicking? Come on, come on.
Why everyone died.
Waking up, wake up, wake
If
up.
we don't rid the world of despair,
Come back to it.
the tragedy will start once again.
Yeah,
I want to see Becca one more time.
come on. Ah,
If we turn back into ultimate despair,
did I do right?
we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
Oh god.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Do I just need to
You
keep
can't
clicking?
lose hope!
Store power.
If the
Oh,
memories we made here disappear,
do I have to keep clicking? I think I do.
I will not even remember
Oh god. Just mash that left click button.
why everyone died.
Come on. Am I doing it?
If we don't rid
Oh
the
no, I have
world
to hold
of
it
despair,
down. Okay.
the tragedy will start once again.
I was doing it completely wrong, it seems.
I want to see Becca one more time.
Damn. Future.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here I will
Oh.
not even remember why
Here we
everyone
go.
died.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy will start.
I want to see Becca Junko one more.
We turn back into... We might be killed by the...
I'm not
future.
pressing
Your
this, everyone.
responsibility.
It's not responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
It's doing it automatically.
The conclusion will never be.
Get down, bitch. Oh,
No, that's wrong!
whoa. Did Hajime reach final form? Freaking went all Kiyotaka on us.
There won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us.
Oh my god, his hair has actually gone full Super Saiyan on us.
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away.
I am a fusion of Hajime and Kyondo. I am now Hakiondo. No.
I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
You tell him. Bro, oh, it's this. Oh god. Oh god, I forgot about this. Future,
You
okay.
despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because you despair. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ear. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is going to continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Advance.
Even
Nice.
so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll
Got
never
you.
let anyone choose again!
Okay, that was an easy one. I think it was just meant to go for drama rather than actual challenge. Oh. Oh, what the? Oh, we're going for this now. Okay, we're going for all the mechanics. Oh god, oh god, oh fuck me! Yeah, okay, it's no ammo. Shoot, 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 shoot,
There's
shoot.
no hope.
Come on, come on. Just mash that L,
give up already.
left mouse button. And they said the L
A
button for
miracle
some
won't
reason.
happen.
Come on,
This crappy feeling.
taking those shields out.
I don't want anything.
Come on.
Izuru!
Grr.
You have no argument. The future will make you suffer.
Thank God I don't need bullets for this
Just
one.
give up already. You're not hope. I don't
God.
want to lose anything. Any choice is despair.
Oh, we're nearly there.
You're not hope. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do
D.
anything.
SW. That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Wow, we even had Chiaki in on that one.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
But
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
Again, apologies if I bumped my microphone.
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want!
Ah, here we go. The Danganronpa music has actually started up, the main theme. That means we've reached the, we're getting to the good ending, I'm guessing?
what are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
I mean, it's just like Trigger Happy Havoc, the end of that trial, when the characters started pushing back and they won.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it.
Oh,
When
here we
my
go.
body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light.
Let's be poetic in this moment.
The one who shined that light. It was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime?
I think it's quite the image. I like it.
The future we are going to create from this moment on. it is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I imagine we'll have motivational speeches from everyone now. Yep, got
I'm
another
well
one.
aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out.
God, I need to pause again because I need to go to the toilet again. 1 second all. Oh, and I'm back. Right, keep going. We got to be near the end by now.
But I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff.
Yeah, we've covered that through the whole game.
There's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now.
Oh god.
If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
Dude, you always look so creepy.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair. What is this?
Hajime, everyone,
Let's get that shutdown procedure started.
thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
Oh, is it time? Ah! Oh my god! We got through it! How many monocoins do I get? B. Yeah, understandable. I did fail one of the class debates at one point. Obviously, I'll probably jump cut that out, but yeah.
Well, let's get started.
Shutdown procedure?
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we are the ones who are going to create.
Oh. Didn't work out the way you wanted it to, did it? Oh, she's back! The original Usami. What are you... Oh. That fucking music in the background, though. Oh my gosh, she's like pulling her head down against the desk. Oof. Not straight into the eyeball then, what the hell? Nope. Well, she's got you where she wants you, I guess. And she's erasing you now, okay. Oh, wow. Well, that's one way to get rid of her. Oh, man. So Usami came back. Wow. Oh.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to
hope for despair.
Oof. Jesus.
So hopeless.
Damn, it's like drilling into your skull, that voice. Why is Kyoko so small?
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
Why is Kyoko so small? Are they standing on different levels? What's going on here? Or is it the case that maybe Makoto and Byakuya are supposed to be in the foreground, she's supposed to be in the background? I don't
At
know.
least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
No, okay, right. Then she jumps up. Weird. So what now, then?
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
I forgot. Have you still got Minimaru?
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
Is the world now collapsing? Oh. Hajime-san? You alright? Oh, so this be the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. Arr. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget.
It just feels slightly emotional, doesn't it?
I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
I don't know what it is, but the Chiaki element makes me feel a bit emotional. Game over. Chapter 6. So is that... This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. So that's it. Did we get the good ending, then? Is there more? Oh god, Jesus Christ. Giant cell phone, thank you very much for just nearly jump scaring me, game. Yeah, I would like to save. And so the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now. Not in the distant future. As long as they remain here. Oh.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Oh man. It's these three.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey Makoto, is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
But strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Are you referring to Genocide Jack?
Then let's go. We must create our own futures too.
Oh man. So...
And so, the ordeal has ended.
Oh?
And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well.
Oh?
The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
Oh man.
My future lies here.
Epilogue. The day before the future. So... is that it? Oh. Oh man! There we go! Danganronpa 2! Goodbye Despair. We have completed the storyline. Wow. Ultimate Swindler? Was that the imposter. I just saw that then. So I'm guessing... What happened there then? So they escaped the virtual world. They went for hope to create their own futures. And so Makoto and Kyoko and Byakuya decided to leave, but I'm guessing Hajime and the others are still on Jabok Island. They've chosen to stay there with the, you know, the bodies of those who didn't survive. Oh man. That was good. That was a good game. It was a worthy sequel, that, to the first one. Wow. It was incredible though. There was a lot of plots, twists and turns in that, and I really enjoyed it. And I'll be honest, Trigger Happy Havoc, I think out of the two, I think Trigger Happy Havoc is my favourite, but this was really good. Granted, there were some areas where I, you know, struggled a bit with some of the trials. It certainly felt like some of the kind of thought processes that you had to go through to work things out in some of the trials were a lot more challenging than in the previous game. But I got there, and I got through it. And that plot line, we certainly got a lot more information there, obviously, about the tragedy and how it occurred, how it played out, that sort of thing. But having said that, there are still questions that I do have. Like Chiaki, for example. So, if classroom sizes at Hope's Peak are 16, you know, consist of 16 students, then who was the 16th student in this class? Because if Chiaki was just a part of the program, then she wasn't a real person. Or was she based on a real... But what? You see, that... I'm not sure. Like I say, that feels like a completely unanswered question, like something that... Well, here's the thing, right? I know that there are other Danganronpa games after this one. There's obviously another episode, Ultra Despair Girls, which I'll play at some point. Don't really know a huge amount about that, other than that... Well, actually, what I know about Ultra Despair Girls is that it's not a murder mystery like this. It's actually a third-person action game. So there's that. Obviously there's V3, Danganronpa V3, but apparently that's not connected to any of these ones. That's its own kind of storyline, so that might not answer anything, actually, any of my questions from here. But there are also technically two Danganronpa animes. There's Danganronpa the animation, which I have seen, which is basically the anime adaptation of Trigger Happy Havoc. I've seen that, but apparently there is another Danganronpa anime called Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak Academy. So I wonder if maybe that delves into it a bit more. Maybe that'll explain the whole thing about Chiaki, perhaps. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out at some point. I'm just wondering, what order should I look at these in? Maybe do I have to play Ultra Despair Girls before I watch the Danganronpa 3 anime? Is that the case? I don't know. I'll have to find out. Oh man. Also, I'm wondering, does this game have an equivalent of the school mode in the last one? So I'm just thinking, if it does, shall I play it? Because that's the thing, when I completed Trigger Happy Havoc storyline, originally I was going to end it there, but then I decided to go off and do the school mode as well. Just because there are other kind of minor endings, like bonus things, scenes that you can get. Maybe there is with this one. I don't know if I'll do them though, I'm not sure. I'll have to see how people feel. If you want to see me do the island mode, just let me know. If not, however, then I'll probably proceed on to the to maybe the next game, to Ultra Despair Girls. And in fact, actually, I think Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak, might be available for streaming on Funimation. So who knows, maybe what I'll do, maybe over on Propagandist, I'll do some content on that when I eventually watch that. Because I do intend to watch it. It's on my list of anime to watch. So yeah. Man. There you go. Like I say, really good game. Really fucking enjoyed it. Oh. They really kind of pushed the boat out with this one. I mean, the whole virtual reality thing was fascinating. And of course getting all that information on the tragedy and how it played out, and actually learning who the characters are, that they are ultimate despair. Nice little twists and turns, like I say. Would I recommend this game for you to play? Definitely. Absolutely, like I say, worthy successor to Trigger Happy Havoc. Saying thank you? Is it going to be a scene though after the end? I got achievement unlocked, Goodbye Academy of Despair. Easter egg, okay. Any bonus scenes? I've got something else. What is that? Usami strap, okay. And another one. Danganronpa IF? Huh. What's that? I feel like I've heard of that. Wait, I can save progress, okay. Save there, alright. That's it, okay. Wait, what? You can read the light novel Danganronpa IF, written by that mate. What? What is this? Right, okay. Scratch that, this is not going to be the final episode. We're going to do more. Because it's island mode, alternate storyline where Monokuma lost against Usami. So I'm guessing this is the equivalent of school mode in the last one. What's this? Experience the battles between Monomi and the Monobeast that occurred behind the scenes. So this could be something else entirely to look at. And then there's this. Light novel Danganronpa IF. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do more. The series is not over. We've got to check out some of these extras at least. So yeah. Okay, well there you go everyone. I'm going to wrap up here and hope you'll join me for the next episode. So if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links down below as usual in the video description. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share the video with your friends on social media, maybe subscribe to my channel if you're not doing so already. Also down below, I forgot to mention, there's a link to my propagandist channel, which I mentioned before, where I do anime-related shenanigans, so who knows, maybe you'll see some more Danganronpa-related content actually appearing on there as well, when I eventually come to the Danganronpa 3 anime. So yeah, hope you're enjoying for that. But I'm looking forward to these extras, especially this light novel thing, because that's Mukuro Kisaba you're seeing there. So is this something to do with her, maybe? Interesting, we'll have to find out. So, yes, join me for the next episode, everybody. We'll start taking a look at some of the bonus content. In the meantime, we're finally going to wrap up this big recording session. I started this about 7:30 in the evening. It is now just gone 11:30 at night. So I need to wrap this up. I hope I'm not disturbing any of my neighbours either. I don't think I will. This flat I'm in is fairly soundproof. So, thank you everybody for joining me for this series. It has been an absolute pleasure. And like I say, stay tuned for more in due course. Goodbye everybody. Okay, so I'm wondering where the Hitler aspect of this comes in. Is that an extra life? Okay, that is not an extra life. That was a fucking troll. What the hell was... Okay. Let's just go into the magic portal then. Oh my god, what is this? I see there's a dev head over there, hanging from a chain above a pool of lava, with sparks going down around it. And, Hitler will kill you. And there's a big German... What the fuck was that? What just fell down? I freaking saw that. Okay, well this is a unique level already. What? What? I'm confused, everybody.